Hello, this is Ana Santos, and welcome to our 100 tips on how to make money online. And now we're on our tip number 48. Anyway, I apologize po kasi I never did some videos, if I'm mistaken, for 2 days. Alam niyo po kasi nasa emergency room po ako kahapon. Ah, Simula pa nung Monday, sakit ng likod ko. Dumating po ng hapon na hindi na po ako makabangon, hindi na ako makapaglakad, hindi ako makapunta ng toilet. So, I have appointment with a chiropractor. Kaya lang po talagang sa sobrang sakit, na emergency room po ako. So, emergency room ako halos maghapon kahapon, and then pinalabas din ako. Um, I just prayed and prayed because I know I still have a mission. Sabi ko, Lord, I need to get better because I still have a mission. Anyway, I know it's not business, pero ayun po talaga ako eh. Talagang I just pray kasi alam ko that we have the greatest physician and we have the greatest doctor. So, if God says that I'll be healed, then I will be healed. Diba? So, I just prayed. And this morning, I'm just listening to parang praise and worship and Bible verses. And I did my videos for my online course. And after 3 hours of sitting down, pagtayo ko, wala na. Hindi na siya masakit. I don't know why. But I believe that, yun nga, we're serving a God who is the greatest physician and who's the greatest doctor. But anyway, for tip number 48, it's what are the online interview questions? I want you to understand po na online interview questions and actual traditional questions sa traditional jobs. Alam niyo po yung parang 9 to 5 or sa hospitality where you sit down together and parang face-to-face interview magkaiba. Kasi po, usually magkaiba po ang motivation. Magkaiba ang motivator nung tao na nag-a-apply online at yung tao na nag-a-apply ng face-to-face. I don't know, but this is based on observation and this is based on experience because I was hiring people even before. I've been an banquet manager and I tried hiring people. I've been an assistant F&B manager too and I hired people. And one of the basic questions that I ask is, how do you see yourself 5 years from now? Because on that question, you will recognize the people who are, goal setters, who has, big plans for the future. Why? Pag sinabi nila, I wanna be a manager. Halimbawa, nag-interview ka for a waiter, I wanna be a manager 5 years from now. Then, based on his or her answer, you can say na he's willing to work harder. Why? Kasi meron siyang goal in the future. Okay? But for online, usually po ang motivation is not promotion. Ang motivation nila, if you're going to work online is what? Freedom and money. Yun ang kanilang motivation usually. Okay? It's not promotion. Kasi dito naman sa online, walang promotion yan. Ang makukuha mo dyan ay freedom in order for you to look after your kids and freedom in order for you to have more time for yourself and do the things that you love to do rather than going to work, traditional working. But anyway, here are the interview questions na mai-encounter nyo just in case that you wanted to apply online as a VA, as a website designer, or anything, any digital skills, no? If just in case you wanted to apply online, okay? Like Cambly, Upwork, and all that. Here are the interview questions. Number 1, tatanungin ka kung do you have another job? Bakit ka tatanungin if you have another job? Of course, if you're working 60 hours per week, paano mo ko mabibigyan ng oras, di ba? As an employer. Okay? If so, how many hours are you working and where do you work? So, yun ang tatanong sa'yo unang-una. Where do you work? Is it related to the job that you're applying for? And how many hours are you working there? If you have a job. Number 2 is how much money you make and how much money do you want to make? This is one of the main motivator ng taong nag-apply online. You know why? Because the people who apply online, yan nga po, ang motivation nila is freedom, time freedom, and money. So, and also, bakit tatanungin how much do you make? Because usually, the money you earn from the company you're working with is a reflection of the value you bring to the marketplace. Totoo po yun. Even in business, The more value you give to the marketplace, the more money you will have. That's a fact. Okay, the people who are contributing more has more money than others. So eto yun eh. Now, if you wanted to earn, business na to ha, if you wanted to earn more, then give more value to more people. Yun po yun. Third, have you worked with the foreign employers before? Okay? Because usually, ito test dyan yung communication skills mo. At saka yung competency, your competence as a VA or, you know, digital, ang tawag dito, worker. Okay? Or, website designer and all that. How long have you been doing this job? Because you will see ang kanyang expertise based on how long have you been doing this job? Like, for example, yun nga, no? If you are an editor, how long have you been doing that? Because usually, if you're doing that for 10 years, then you are an expert. Okay? Do you have your own computer or an internet access? If you have, how fast is your connection? So, dito po sa tanong na to, ito napaka-relevant po nito. Ito yung mga bagay na hindi yan tinatanong, no? Pag ikaw ay ini-interview ng face-to-face. Bakit? Hindi mo naman kailangan ng internet connection doon eh. Nandun mismo sa hotel, sa work, sa office, ang inyong internet connection. Pero pag sa akin, like for example, if I'm gonna hire you as a VA, and you don't have your own computer, aba, questionable yan. And how fast is your computer? So like for example, if I'll give you a job that's supposedly just 1 hour, you will do it in 3 hours. Why? Because of the slow internet connection. So it affects your productivity. Okay? So if you wanted to apply as a VA, as kung ano man pong digital person, or you have to have fast internet connection. Anything more? Will you be at home or from an internet cafe? Why? Because you might compromise the data. Okay? The data. You might compromise the data. So tatanungin ka. Most of the people that are working at the internet cafe, hindi po na-hire. Kasi pwede mo pong i-compromise yung data ko. Like for example, meron akong mga private na mga messages, ganyan. Like for example, you are an email coordinator, ganyan, may mga messages ako na private You will compromise the data if you are working in an internet cafe. And rate yourself from 1 to 10 in English and grammar. Okay? Test lang po yun. And send me your profile and other freelancing website or other company. As for me, what I do is I send friend requests on Facebook. Of course, they are in Facebook. No, or LinkedIn, or if they have their own website, I ask for their website and check them. Okay? So, those are some lang po, marami po yan, some of the interview questions that you will encounter if you are applying online. Apply na! See you tomorrow!